My name is Rita Tojeiro and I'm an astronomer at the University of Portsmouth. My job is to study the universe. I want to know how the universe began, I want to know what it's made of and how it's going to evolve and ultimately how it's going to end up. Now, to do that, I basically look at the sky, and we have been looking at the sky as a species for hundreds, even thousands of years. And if you're lucky enough to go outside on a really dark night and you look up, you see something like, I don't know, maybe a couple of thousand stars. That may sound like a lot, but actually that's only a very, very small fraction of what's out there in the universe. With telescopes and with current technology, we can look at things that are much, much fainter than the things that we can look at with our own eyes. As you may know, we ourselves, we live in a galaxy. It's an enormous island of stars, and it can have as many as 200 billion stars. It also has lots of gas, lots of dust, and we know now it also has an enormous amount of planets. There are many galaxies out there, and they are beautiful things, and I want to know how they form. However, my job actually concerns knowing where in space these galaxies are. There are as many as 100 billion galaxies out there that we know of, and each of these has something like 200 billion stars, so it is an absolutely enormous, enormous universe. Now say that just for a moment I was to give you these amazing glasses, and when you put them on it was just like wearing, Earth's largest telescopes. So you're wearing these glasses and you went somewhere really dark and you looked up in the sky. Where do you think these galaxies, these 100 billion galaxies that I'm telling you exist out there, where do you think they would be in the sky? Do you think they would be uniformly scattered around the sky? Sort of like raindrops, like falling on a puddle on the ground? Or do you think maybe there will be more galaxies over there and maybe less galaxies over here? Do you think they would spell out my name? It's unlikely, but it's a big universe. Well, it turns out that if I was to give you these glasses, this is what you'd see. This is the true pattern, the true distribution of galaxies out there in the universe. And it's a little bit bizarre. This is what you'd see if you'd look at all the galaxies a certain distance from us. So what about galaxies a little bit further away? Well, this is what you'd see, and perhaps a little bit further away even. It's an amazing, amazing pattern. And if you're an astronomer, if you're me, what you want to know is why the universe is this way. Why are the galaxies distributed across the sky like this? As it turns out, this pattern looks the same from wherever you look. I'm going to take away your goggles and I'm going to give you a spaceship. And this spaceship can take you away from Earth at a speed that is faster than the speed of light. It's a really good spaceship. And this is what you'd see. First, you'd be amazed at the amount of galaxies there are, the different colors, different shapes, etc. But as you went far enough and you looked, you'd be able to see the exact same pattern appearing in front of your eyes. Now, this pattern looks a little bit like the web of a spider, and so astronomers call this the cosmic web. Now, these regions here, they're black. It's not that there are no galaxies there, it's simply that we haven't yet pointed our telescopes at these regions over here. This cosmic web, this large structure of galaxies, is the largest, the most complete picture of a universe that we've ever taken.